Hello and welcome. This is Gabrielle Spencer. Thank you for being here and listening to episode 3, which is about soul alignment. The reason I want to talk about this today and share with you the latest of my understanding is because it is so imperative at this time in our ascension timeline to stay focused on our power from within and our connection from within ourselves here in this third dimensional reality with our soul and our soul's divine alignment. I have spent a lot of time talking about that this week with other leaders in the New Consciousness movement because I am putting together a summit which is going to be called Conscious Wealth Creation. The summit will be held in May. And I'm very excited about it because we are bringing together people that are at the forefront of what the new energy is and what it is doing and how we are discovering on a daily basis the new energetics that are being downloaded into each one of us, into our planet as a whole, and how that is either pushing, pulling, or prodding each one of us to move forward in our own soul's divine aligned plan or path. And what's so awesome about this time and what's happening is that it is changing daily. It reminds me of the Choose Your Own Adventure books that I used to read when I was a kid. These books were awesome because when you read the page and you got to the bottom, you had choices that you had to make, and that would continue how you were going to experience the rest of the book. And actually, when you got to the new page that the adventure sent you to, a new piece of that adventure would unravel, and you would once again have choices that you would need to make. I thought those books were so awesome, and that they actually are a good indicator for how we really live our daily lives. Now, with this new ascension energy and the higher vibrational energy coming in all the time and activating us and clearing us and bringing things up to be cleared so that we can be in alignment with our soul's highest destiny path. It's important to share that while this is happening, in years past, we had a lot of time to integrate changes and integrate them on the energetic and the physical level. And now with the timeline being sped up and us leaving this totally dense energetic that we've been in the third dimension, as we continue to raise that energetic, time also loses its density, which to me means that time is moving faster. So if we thought it was fast before, it's only getting more so. So you may find it hard to believe that we're at the end of March already. Didn't we just celebrate Christmas? I keep saying, in 5 minutes we'll all be going, Merry Christmas! So the fun part about this is that as the energetic rises, so do we. And we want to continue to ride that wave because that is how we progress faster along our path. And so we are either able to glide with that smoothly, or we find we end up in a place where we get stuck because we end up not being able to integrate the energies that are coming in and ride with it. Rather, they sort of swamp us and we're unable to bring them in and realign ourselves with the new energetic for that day. Because as many of these leaders are speaking about, and we're talking about in this summit, every day we are needing to align or realign our physical, etheric, energetic selves, our bodies, with our soul's divine alignment. And so every day, as part of your 1-minute meditation practice, which I am a super huge fan of, maybe 1 to 3 to 5 minutes, right? Not a whole lot. It's just about creating that space, the intention, and the connection, and reinforcing that connection each and every day in order to bring forward what it is that you're wanting to create and what you're meant to create in your life. So I'm going to walk you through a very quick practice for how to every day realign with your soul's highest and best, greatest good, right? Because that's what we want. That's what brings us along our path in a much happier, healthier way versus being, pushed in a way that feels not so great. And, many of us have referred to in the past as the spiritual 2x4. I know if you're anything like me, you probably want to avoid the spiritual 2x4. It's not any fun. And we know that when we're forced to make change with that approach, it comes usually with a lot of pain and trauma. And we can actually create a life of smoother transitions to transformation, from moving out of the limitation of change, and I don't want to change, I want this to stay the same, but I want that to change, and things of that nature, right? Because we do that as humans. We want to hold on to certain things that we think are good, and we want to get rid of other things that we think are bad. But actually, when we are in alignment with our soul's highest divine life plan, everything is always in a state of transformation. And we are too. And to believe that you aren't is a limitation, because this entire experience, just like the books I talked about in the beginning, it's all about the experience that our soul is wanting, and that helps us to continue our own transformation into higher vibrational frequency. And the higher vibrational frequency that we achieve, the more light we're able to bring in and hold within our hearts, our high hearts, and project out into our reality. It is our job at this point, our service, to hold as much high vibrational light as we can, and to bring that into our third dimensional reality in order to raise the vibration of this reality. It's an amazing process, and so cool and fun, and it's really awesome to meet and be with people that are on this same path, because we have a lot in common, right? We all are experiencing similar things. We don't always know what it is. In fact, probably the less we know, the better, because our minds then get in the way. But the most important thing each and every day, so that you stay in alignment and are able to bring in the energies that are being provided for your own raising of your frequency, that it's important to be connected with your highest self and your soul through your high heart, so that you're able to transform in the way your soul is meant to, and that you're able to create what your soul is meant to create for you, and that you get to invoke your highest and greatest path. That is all based on your frequency, and the higher your frequency, honestly, the way cooler your path. So that's the story. So here we go. I'm going to lead you into an experiential that I do every day in order to stay in alignment with my own soul and what it is that my soul is meant to do, and also is being gifted with as I progress along my path. So here we go. Close your eyes and roll your eyeballs up toward your eyebrows, allowing your eyelids to flutter. Allow this to be a gentle process. Take a deep breath in and out, and say, yes, I accept the golden light from the golden sun to fill my high heart and every cell of my being, on every level and layer of my energetic self, to be filled and completed, made whole with this golden white light. I invite and accept my angels from the golden sun, my golden angels, higher vibrational beings of the golden sun collective, to assist me in holding the highest vibration possible here in the third dimension and throughout my entire multidimensional energetic self. To connect my high heart all the way up to my soul, to receive the information, the understanding, the activations, the energetic clearings that are needed for this connection to stay strong, to be filled with golden white light at all times, and to surround myself in this higher vibrational frequency of golden light to assist me to receive and allow my soul's highest and greatest divine life plan to be downloaded into my physical, energetic, and spiritual bodies, and to be brought into my reality, for me to shine this light forward and out through my high heart into my reality all around, allowing me and assisting me to live my soul's highest and best divine life plan. Thank you. It is done. So be it. So it is. So mote it be. Thank you. And that's it. Every day, make a similar request and allow and receive what is meant for you in each and every moment. This is how you live and choose your greatest adventure, which is having a life, business, love life, relationships, and family relationships, and all that you hope and wish for to come to divine fruition here in your third dimensional reality. And with that, I wish you the most awesome day. Namaste.